Subscribe to this channel and like this video, and you'll never have to play against Dragapult ever again. And we'll go ahead and Grass Knot for 300 damage. 300 damage Grass Knot. Love to see it. Welcome back to the channel, Little Flexers. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is JW CRE, aka Flex Daddy, and I'm here to guide you through Leafeon VMAX. Now, Leafeon's been in the format for a long time. Ever since Evolving Skies came out, it's pretty much been a major force in our metagame. But today, we're going to take a look at it on this channel, which is something we've never done before. Now, our list today comes from Vinny Fernandez, who played this to a top finish at a recent online tournament. So congratulations to him for his finish, and thank you for this deck list. Now, one thing I do just have to say before we start is this is one of the more beautiful decks in the format. I mean, this card, like, it's the perfect autumnal deck if you're into like theming. When I was a kid, I would actually make my decks based on, I might still have the plastic bags that I would carry around my decks in, and I would do them after, the seasons. So in the winter, it would be like water and psychic. And then I think spring was grass and lightning. And then summer was fighting and fire, I believe. And I think fall, if I had to guess, it would be grass and fighting, maybe. In any case, this is just such a perfect theme for our time right now as we turn into this fall season. So Leafeon with the Greening Cells ability, once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. I almost said water there. Don't know why. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. So pretty nice ability. We are going to want to use that pretty much every single game, and that's why we play a full 4 count of those Leafeon Vs. But let's talk about the big old monster in the room, the Leafeon VMAX. Look at that, harvesting up those bales of hay. Grass Knot here on the Leafeon VMAX. This attack does 60 damage for each colorless cost in your opponent's active retreat cost. So that is going to do, 240 on most of the V Pokemon. You think of things like Umbreon, you're actually going to do more because of weakness, but you get the idea. The Urshifu Vs, both are going to do 240 if you have a stadium in play and you attack with Grass Knot. You got, Victini, you got Suicune, etc., etc. Grass Knot, for the most part, going to hit between 180 and 240 damage. Now, we did say we got a Galar Mine in here, a 4 count. The retreat cost of both active Pokemon is 2 colorless more, so that is the main synergy of the deck. Now, to facilitate our strategy, we also got the Inteleon line. You guys know what that does. Get to search out some items here with the Drizzile, and then, we got Shady Dealings and the Quick Shooting Inteleon to both, search out stuff and also do additional damage. We can also do additional damage with our Zigzagoon, which is pretty cool when you factor in the 4 Scoop Up Net that we also play. Now, one of the coolest cards in the list is this Chatot. Lucky match ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during this turn, you may flip a coin. Always love a good coin flip. If heads, put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. So super nice Chatot here for us to be able to reuse some of our tech supporters that we play. Got a couple of one-of supporters here. Phoebe, Pokemon Center Lady, and Raihan, which is going to allow us to accelerate energy from the discard pile. The Pokemon Center Lady going to allow us to heal and remove special conditions. And then Phoebe going to allow us to swing into Pokemon that otherwise we couldn't with our Leafeon VMAX. Now, I like Chatot a lot. You got the 4 Scoop Up Net, so potentially you could reuse Chatot up to 5 times, which is kind of cool. Get back potentially, 5 supporters from your discard pile. How frequently are you going to need to do that? Well, not that frequently, but in case you ever need to recycle Phoebe, you have a route to do it. In case you ever need to recycle Pokemon Center Lady, you have the route to do it. So that's just a nice little wrinkle here in this list that I enjoy a great deal. We also have Tool Jammer at a 2 count because things like Cape of Toughness can mess with our Grass Knot math, and we don't want to have any of that. So that is the list, you guys. I hope you enjoy these next few games because we do play against meta decks, and you get a really good feel for how Leafeon VMAX is poised to perform in the meta game. It's super fun. This is just a great deck. It's really like straightforward, but nice to play. It just feels really good in the hand. So hope you guys enjoy these next few games. If you haven't already, please make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment even, all this stuff helps the algorithm kind of push me up in those searches for new people. So if you enjoy my content and you think somebody else might enjoy my content, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and leave a comment. That would really help me out a great deal. So let's go on in here with our Leafeon VMAX and tackle what awaits. I'm so surprised we've made it all the way to October and we haven't yet played a Leafeon deck. Now, this channel is all about, you know, being competitive, winning, playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. We haven't profiled Leafeon here yet, so I'm happy, more than happy, to bring you guys this Leafeon deck. Pretty good start. Love that we started the Leafeon. Only thing we could have wanted more is maybe an energy, you know, a capture energy. And who's to say we won't top deck it? So, my opponent's going to choose their active, looking like a water deck. If I had to, you know, something tells me we're playing against a water deck. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. All right. Pokemon Center Lady might actually be pretty relevant, but we're going to have to discard it in favor of getting another Sobble down. I want to have as many Sobble out to make as much use of the Drizzile as I possibly can over the course of the next few turns. We're going to save the Galar Mine, and we'll just Greening Cells. I don't foresee my opponent retreating, right? Or they usually play, this kind of deck usually plays like 2 to 3, maybe even 4 Stadium. So we'll want to save our Galar Mine until we start attacking. So there's a couple of Sobbles and nothing from my opponent. Yo. That is enormous. We take a knockout on this Urshifu if we just believe. I think my opponent is going to scoop at this point. I want to play my turn as fast as possible so that I can show you guys the attack. There's a Drizzile. Got to research. I don't want to take too much time because they will scoop, you know? Foreseeing the future, man. People just don't want to play it out, man. They don't want to play it out. I'm too good. That must be what it is. All right, Omocat, our next victim. So what I really love about Leafeon is that it's very straightforward, right? It's going to do what it wants to do most of the games. It's a lot like Jolteon in that way. Like Jolteon is pretty low maintenance. Leafeon is also pretty low maintenance, but more so than Jolteon in some ways. Like you have a little bit more disruption, higher counts of Tool Jammer. Obviously the Stadium can be pretty oppressive at certain points in the game. So I really like that about this deck. I also love that it has a great, I was just going to say it has a great single strike matchup. We'll be able to showcase that here. Although I do want to say, we got to be careful. We top deck a Drizzile. That is an enormous draw for us. So, I'm going to make a bit of a bold play. We are going to capture energy, and we're not going to get another Sobble. We are going to get a Leafeon. And the reason being, my opponent is threatening a turn 200 with the Moonlight Blade. So what I want to make sure that we do is we at least have one Leafeon VMAX threatening. So I'm going to go ahead and Greening Cells to the bench. And that way, even if they knock out the active Leafeon, there we go, we're one card up. They have it. So they have the knockout. I mean, call me Nostradamus because I'd be predicting the future out here. But they're going to take a knockout on our active Leafeon. And at the very least, we get a secondary attacker here with our Leafeon V to take down this Umbreon. So this is what you want to do in this matchup. I'm so happy that we got this one. And Amarni is fine. I actually prefer that. I'm so happy we got this matchup because this is exactly what can happen. This deck, it's sneaky. It's a little bit faster, I think, than people realize. So good. If we had not made that heads up play, we'd be kind of stuck right now. Let's go ahead and put that active. We get another Leafeon on the bench. We also get a Level Ball. That is so good. Let's go here. Take a Sobble. And Level Ball is going to get us the Evo Incense off of this Drizzile because we want to make sure we have it. We got weakness on that Umbreon, so no sense in trying to Marnie into, you know, what we need. Let's go ahead and grab that Evo Incense. Take one quick scan through the deck. Make sure we didn't prize anything super relevant. And it doesn't look like we did. So Evo Incense comes out. Go ahead and evolve our active Leafeon. And then I also would like to get a Tool Jammer down, if possible, just to prevent, I don't know, any weird, forcing them to make certain decisions that they might otherwise not want to make. So there's a Marnie. You get another Level Ball, and with 2 Drizziles in hand, I will grab that Sobble out. So setting ourselves up real nice for the next turn. Grass Knot does take a knockout here. Huge Grass Knot. So no Stadium, no Jammer. Not too upset because we did get that knockout there on that Umbreon. Very good. Urshifu comes up. And they will be able to do what? 120? Or I guess 140. They get 2 single strike energy attached. 160, I guess, if they get 3 single strike energy attached, if they evolve. Now they might just attack us with the basic Urshifu V. That's cool too. That's a very, viable and relevant play. So Marnie from our opponent destroys our absolutely godlike hand. But at this point, we're pretty well set up as long as we can draw into, a Drizzile. We're going to be good to go. Now, the problem with a couple of energy on this Urshifu is that you're potentially setting yourself up for, for disaster, right? Because if you don't find the VMAX, I smell a Scoop. Oh. That has to be a Scoop. I mean, I don't know how we... At this point, there's almost no way we can lose. Let's go ahead and get the VMAX. I sense a Scoop incoming. Let's go ahead and get the Level Ball for the Drizzile. It is about this time that I would Scoop. And Leafeon just showing the dominance. That makes it one of the format's best decks. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and research. And we will play Tool Jammer. Why not? Didn't get an energy, but that's okay. Grass Knot for the knockout. 240 damage. Really preys well upon these basic V Pokemon. So we draw Raihan out of the prizes. And the Inteleon Quick Shooting. In a really nice spot. Omocat, but you're playing dogs and bears. What's the deal with that? Not really living up to your name, are you? Oh man. I need to make better jokes. That's for darn sure. So, Xi is our next opponent. What's another matchup that I'd really like to showcase? Oh, maybe like the Suicune matchup? That could be kind of fun. So, I do see that water deck. Maybe that is a possibility. And we don't get a great start, but at the very least we have a quick ball, which will really help us out. Opponent has a couple of Pokemon, and it's a Suicune deck. My goodness. I actually am Nostradamus. Gotta get the beautiful Leafeon. And we do have some grass in the deck. We also have our VMAXs. So pretty strong start for us. Let's go there. Let's go there. And we will Greeting Cells and attach to our Leafeon because we could always get a Scoop Up Net for the active. So we don't need to attach to the active and use that to manually retreat. Really good start. I maybe could have played the Tool Jammer on the Leafeon. Doesn't matter that much. We're definitely threatening a knockout on the next turn, right? Assuming we can find ourselves a Stadium and an Evolution here. A Path to the Peak, not too problematic since we've already Greening Celled. I actually think that had we gone second, and they Marnie us. Okay, so that's again where playing the Tool Jammer might have been the correct play. I'm worried with the Suicune decks because they do play Tool Scrapper. So Cape Toughness, we don't know if they have Tool Scrapper. Most of these decks do play Tool Scrapper. So we will just have to see. Get a Capture Energy. I will play that here. I think. Yeah, and then we can just manually retreat. Okay, cool. We'll get ourselves another Sobble. So we're doing 240. We could take a knockout with 2 Zigzagoon pings. Might be something to consider. We could also just swing in for 240 and then counter the path. Which, I might actually do. Let's go there. I will Drizzile. We're putting ourselves in a bit of a vulnerable spot. But I think it's worth it. This is really risky. Don't try this at home, kids, if you're watching. This is a bit of a risky play. But we're going to go for it. The Grass Knot doing 240. Obviously not a knockout. They do have that cape of toughness. We have 2 Tool Jammer. So Tool Jammer on the next turn is an amazing draw. You know, Research, Level Ball, Evo Incense, Drizzile. Like we have Inteleon even. Like all these are really good draws. So they do get an attack off. That's fine. But we have so many cards in our deck that can bail us out. Scoop Up Net does it, right? Scoop Up Net does it. So let's go Scoop Up Net. And then we will Drizzile. And we're actually going to go for Research here. Yeah, we're going to go for Research. Let's see. 240 on the Ice Rider. I don't think we need Zigzagoon, right? They have, what, 310? There are so many good cards for us in here. And then just one more Evo Incense or one more Level Ball or one more Drizzile gets us the Tool Jammer. So I would like to see some more cards, please. I'm hungry. Now, the other thing we could do, if we want to be kind of saucy, is we could ping Zigzagoon once on the active Suicune. And that opens up Scoop Up Net to be a play. But Scoop Up Net's already a play for the Drizzile. So I think just dropping another Sobble down makes a little more sense. I'm open to being wrong on that. But that's just what I feel. And Drizzile. There. And they will be taken. A couple of knockouts. So, get ourselves a Tool Jammer. She's a big mama jammer. Take that knockout on attachment. Draw a couple of prizes. Grass Energy, not too bad. And another Level Ball. Very good. So at this point, we need to start thinking about what we can discard. And I think Quick Balls are prime targets because we have a full bench. We do have that Chatot, but I'm not all too worried about searching out that Chatot at this point in the game. And then we go ahead and Grass Knot for a knockout on the Sobble. 180 with the Galar Mine. Looking great. Really pulling in. Pulling in here. Leafeon, now they could get a knockout. That would be pretty bad. But we do have, of course, Leafeon in back. So, no Marnie. They just cannot afford a Marnie. And we see a Shady Dealings. So 250 and the KO. Very strong. Now, one thing we could also do is we could potentially attack with our other Inteleon and do like 70 damage and then wait to bring this up. But I don't think it matters. I think we should just win here with this Leafeon VMAX. Let's do this. I'm feeling a Marnie for sure. Go Evo Incense. Here. See if we have a Marnie. We do. And we'll Evo Incense. Grab ourselves the Quick Shooter. Let's go Level Ball. For one more Drizzile, get that Marnie out. Could also play Raihan, but not super relevant at this point in the game. And we'll take a Marnie. Yeah. We got the stadium out. I mean, things are looking up for your boy. Let's go ahead and Marnie. Play level ball. Don't play level ball. Yeah, we'll Marnie. We'll Marnie. I think we're fine. I don't want to drop another Leafeon. That's definite targets. We do get that Scoop Up Net. I think I'm good to not use it at this point. Let's go ahead and quick shooting. Or if we wanted to use it, no. Let's see. We got 240, 260. We could Scoop Up Net this Inteleon and do another 20 damage. That could be kind of cool. Because we're doing 240, so 260. If we put it at 280, then we would just need another Scoop Up Net on the next turn. Even if they like gusted something up, or I don't exactly know what could happen. We'll do this. But I think this is the optimal, winning play for us. Let's go ahead and Shady Dealings. We can search out Scoop Up Net, so I'll just take a Tool Jammer, and that prevents like a retreat into something. I don't know what they would retreat into, but I think we'll take the Tool Jammer just again for like maximum disruption, and then we'll go ahead and Grass Knot for 240. So on our next turn, all we need to do is evolve the Drizzile, get the Scoop Up Net, and yeah, they're just gonna scoop. That is a masterclass in how to play both of those two matchups. I am so happy you guys saw, because that is exactly what you want to see out of your deck when you're playing against those two matchups. Ran smoothly. We made the right choices, I think, pretty much turn by turn. And we find ourselves with a little 3-game win streak, which I'm super excited about. If you guys are enjoying the content so far, you made it this far into the video, my analytics tell me, that only 50% of you are subscribed. So if you're not already subscribed to this channel and you're here at this point in the video, hit the subscribe button. Come on, what are you doing? You probably have seen a few videos of mine. I'm sure you enjoy them. I'm sure. Let's go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Like the video for me, please. It's the freest thing you can do here on YouTube to support anyone's content. Hope that you would help me out. All right. Insane start. Scoop Up Net seems super relevant. Raihan, doesn't, actually. I'm going to pitch Raihan. We can also get it back with the Chatot, which we haven't featured in this video yet, but I am hopeful. Let's go Sobble here. Get ourselves a Greening Cells. And we're off to the races, ladies and gentlemen. With our Leafeon deck. Really, really pulling in front of our opponent. So they're going to draw a card. Quick Ball. We will find out what they are playing. I'm hoping it's like Jolteon. That could be cool. Okay, it's a Vikavolt deck. All right. Very interesting. So we got to hope that they can't get an energy into the discard pile. And they don't. Okay, great. This is completely fine. This is a winning position for us. Let's go ahead and evolve. And we'll take this. So we can do 240. Actually, we can do 300 to this Vikavolt. I might just boss it? Or should we take out the Sobbles? We maybe should take out the Sobbles. Okay. So let's go Drizzile. And we'll search our deck for, I don't know, research? Yeah, research is fine. Okay, Scoop Up Net. The active. Bring our boy up. Boss would be cool here. I don't think we need it. Do we need it? Let's see what we have in the deck. Do you have a boss left? I'm just thinking this should be pretty easy to knock out at almost any point in the game. So what if we got ourselves another Quick Ball to get out another Leafeon to have more energy attachments on the board? I think that seems very reasonable. I like to just get rid of the Sobbles when we have them for free. So Leafeon. There, we will Scoop Up Net this. Yeah, because I'd rather have more Drizziles than anything. This is also where the 60 HP Sobble is very good for us. We can really take advantage of the 60 HP Sobble. So let's go ahead and capture energy. I do not want to get anything. And yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and Grass Knot. So if they had 70 HP Sobbles, we'd be forced to play the Zigzagoon. Not really a big deal, but just pointing it out for, you know, for the YouTube video, right? So I like where we're at. This card should be so good in this matchup. There's a Drizzile. Do have that Galar Mine. We can start to target. I think if they attach an energy to the Vikavolt, we might go for it, but looks like they're going to Marnie us anyway, so. Marnie going to get us 4 big ones. Let's make them good. They were pretty good. So Level Ball. Get a Sobble. Now with this capture energy, I'm going to attach it to the Leafeon because there's really no point in... oh, they do play Crushing Hammer. As long as they don't hit 2 in a row, I think we're going to be okay. But we could make the boss play. I'm going to go after the Drizzile. Let's go here, capture. I do not want anything. Go here. What do we even want to search out? Like Tool Jammer? Like there's actually just... There's just nothing that we need. We'll go Evo Incense for the Leafeon, aka Nidoran. Galar Mine and Professor's Research looking good, babe. You've been working out, Professor? Sheesh. And we'll save the other Drizzile in the deck in case they Marnie. So Grass Knot. Going to do 180 with that Galar Mine in play, leaving my opponent with very few options. Now, I think what they're going to have to do is Scoop Up Net something on the, or boss up something and try to get a paralyzing bolt off. But then they're just knocking it out and we come up with the Leafeon. So actually, I think what they have to do is probably get 2 Crushing Hammer. So as long as we can kind of stay ahead of the Crushing Hammers, we should be okay. I might even want to attach the capture to the active. Trying to think about that now. So you see that Cape of Toughness coming down onto the Sobble. I think this might be the turn that I strike into the Vikavolt. I know we remove our last boss's orders from play, but we do have the Chatot, and we have 1 Scoop Up Net left, so we could maybe get another boss if we, you know, really need it. There's a quick ball for my opponent. Gonna probably get out another Sobble, I would have to imagine. There it is. Because this boy, he's going to the slaughter for sure. So our turn. Get this. Get this. And we get a boss. I'm going to take this one out. And we'll go ahead and Grass Knot for 300 damage. 300 damage Grass Knot. Love to see it. Take a couple of prizes. So this is putting our opponent in just a horrible spot. And yeah, smell that. That's a nice scoop of dairy-free wins. So very good. Thank you guys all so much for watching. That is our Leafeon deck. Really great deck list here by Vinny. We weren't able to showcase the Chatot in the list, but I think it's kind of cool when you figure that, you know, hey, you could recover some of these rarely used supporters. You know, Phoebe is a great card to have if you're playing against something that, you know, counteracts your special energy or counteracts your VMAXs or something. You know, Pokemon Center Lady, like, you're not going to need it in every matchup, but it's nice to be able to use it 1, 2, 3 times or more. So I like this deck a lot. Congratulations to Vinny for his placement with this deck list. And yeah, that's Leafeon. We got to showcase, you know, 3 meta matchups in this video. If you'll remember the single strike, make sure to spread those energy early. Don't put all your eggs in one basket with this Leafeon because it is very easily knocked out by the Umbreon V. And then we also saw it in the Suicune matchup, and yeah, that was a pretty good one for us as well. So Leafeon really well poised in the metagame right now. I think it's, you know, certainly in like a top 5 position in my, you know, meta calculations, I would certainly say. So Leafeon VMAX, great deck. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Helps me out a great deal. for this channel to grow. And that's what we all want. This channel to grow, others channels to grow, Pokemon TCG to grow. You never know where we can go from here. So that's going to be all for me today, guys. God bless. If I don't see you soon, I'll see you later. And remember, good luck and also have fun.